Welcome back to the channel. If you are into vinyl cutting or craft projects, you know that designing in professional software can save you so much headache. And today, I am going to show you exactly how to use Inkscape for your Cricut or other vinyl cutters. We are specifically going to walk through preparing a single color logo or stencil text so it cuts perfectly every single time, without tearing your material or messing up your dimensions. If you find this guide helpful for your crafting projects, please hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated with our latest design tutorials. Let's get into the setup. First, open your design in Inkscape. If you are using text or a complex shape, you need to convert it to a path so the machine understands the data. Select your object and press Ctrl plus Shift plus C. Next, we need to clean up those nodes. Sometimes a design has way too many anchors, which causes the cutting blade to shake, stutter, or even tear your vinyl. Select your object and press Ctrl plus L. This is the Simplify command, and it is a lifesaver for smoother cuts. Now for the actual cutting preparation. Select your logo using the Selection tool, which is the letter S on your keyboard. If your design has multiple pieces that overlap, you must merge them. Press Ctrl plus plus to perform a union. This merges everything into one clean path so your cutter doesn't try to slice through the middle of elements that should be joined together. Before we export, we have to talk about something that trips up almost every beginner: dimensions. Open your document properties by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus D and verify that your scale is set to 96.000. If this is incorrect, your perfectly sized 2-inch design is going to look massive or tiny when you import it into Cricut Design Space. Finally, let's save it the right way. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus PES to save, and in the drop-down menu, make sure you select Plain SVG. This is crucial because it strips out the Inkscape-specific metadata that tends to confuse cutting software like Silhouette Studio or Cricut Design Space. Once you save that, you are ready to import and cut. It is really that straightforward once you know the right settings. If this step-by-step breakdown helped you get your craft room workflow on track, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more design hacks. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting!